Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see what this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Lane. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Spartans offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First and goal, handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Makes a quick grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, well, they are putting it on display once again today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
And the Trojans are on the move here.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And on the carry, he's heading left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Gates. And he's tackled after the catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught quickly. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Spartans come to the line with 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. As the running back sneaks out there, he is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he'll be brought down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Great cut. They whiff on him. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Makes a quick catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful in his 1st attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Childs. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Send the back in motion. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Childs. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Peterson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his target. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Second down play coming up for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. 3 red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play. Put him in scoring. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from in. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The ball to the ground.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one is no good. The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Grab down the middle. It's Branch. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry out. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
To throw, it's Childs. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's got a receiver wide open here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Sparty.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Peterson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with the stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the 2nd down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying the old counter play here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick juke. Fights through the tackler. Powers through a tackle.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
And the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
Ball handed off. They tackle him about the 14.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
To the air, it's Childs. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Glover. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The completion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Glover. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Glover. Good enough for first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, USC. And the comeback is on. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's got on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Hands off to the left. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions.